good morning. It is Monday morning and it is time to get back to the book. So we are back to the psychology book that we were doing a few weeks ago. On the page that I've opened this morning is communication disorders, and it's a double pager, so I'll quickly summarise what's going on. But if you want any more details, as you know, if you've been following me for a while, please just go onto the website ashley&associates.co.uk and either book a call, which doesn't mean you have to, sign me up as a coach and pay me thousands of pounds a month or a year or whatever. It literally means you want to contact me or one of my team and speak to us. So it's the best way of doing it. It's the easiest way because you can book straight into a diary that shows that I've got space or someone has got space to speak to you for that quarter of an hour. So yeah, please go ahead and do that. So back to communication disorders. So this ranges from a person's ability to receive, send, process or understand verbal, non-verbal, visual concepts, and may also be apparent in their hearing, their language and or their speech. So obviously these 2 pages cover a range, a massive spectrum. So if anything triggers or sounds familiar, or you feel like passing this on to somebody who it might help them with, then please do. So in summary, what are they? So what are communication disorders? The 4 main conditions are language, childhood fluency, speech sound, and SCD. And SCD is short for social communication disorders. They're often complex, as you could imagine, and they can be found apparent in babies and toddlers, whilst others might not become obvious until the child's at school. And also, people can be diagnosed well into their adulthood. So they're diagnosed at school, they're picked up on these days from teachers, carers, and a treatment plan is done. So that's sort of all on the first page. Causes of communication disorders, which you can just see is there. So the disorder can be language disorder, speech disorder, childhood fluency or social communication, which I just mentioned. So they're the 4 rows, and then across the top, the triggers are in the columns, and it's showing which one of these triggers can cause which one of those disorders. So here we go. Family history of language impairments. That's the first one. Childhood development disorder. Genetic syndrome. Impaired or no hearing. Emotional or psychiatric disorder. Premature birth. Neurological illness or damage. And finally, poor diet. Now, poor diet could lead to language disorder or social communication disorder, and I find that fascinating when we are struggling with the cost of living and people are struggling to put decent, nutritious meals on the table. It just shows what's far-reaching from these things. So then the second page goes into detail about the 4 different areas, and it goes into a bit more detail on them. I'm not going to keep you now. If you want more about that, I could cover that tomorrow. So finally, social communication disorder or autism spectrum disorder. So you've got the social communication disorder and also autism, and it's just saying the difference between the 2 and how to establish a treatment plan. So yeah, if you want any more detail, please just give us a shout. Take care. Have a great Monday. Bye for now.